All right, we do have a lot of visitors with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Tim, for coming. Very thought-provoking lesson in a positive way, so thank you. I was driving in to the office this morning, and I got to thinking, specifically for our Bellaire family here, this phrase, when it rains, it pours. I think us as Bellaire family, we've had a lot of, I would say, tragedy, a lot of maybe trials, tribulations of late. You think of Brother Johnny's passing. You think of Brother Bob. You think of, it feels like cancer has hit us pretty hard of late and whatnot. And, you think about, we live in a broken and fallen world full of calamities, full of issues, problems, challenges. And at least for me, you survey that, and it can be very easy to get discouraged with things. Take a step further. I think the world we live in is a broken and fallen world full of its own issues, challenges, and problems. And I don't know about you, but when I look around, for example, a lot of times I see the wicked prosper and the righteous are the ones that suffer in a general sense and whatnot. And so, again, this constant theme of, we're not to be of this world, but we do live in this world. And you think about discouragement, you think about calamities, trials, tribulations, it's easy for discouragement to set in. And as we all know, discouragement has a way of messing with our faith. You think of Elijah in 1 Kings chapter 18, where he says, I alone am left of all the prophets of God and whatnot. And so my point this evening is, take courage. It's not all bad. There are still good stuff out there, even in the midst of a broken and fallen world. And so tonight, I want to give you one example. There's many examples you can go. I'll give you one example of some encouragement that may help you the rest of this week that I've tried to focus on the rest of my week as well. Some of you may know, 2 weeks ago, we had a group of young people from Bellaire, our Bellaire family, attend their very first FC Texas Junior Camp. Phoenix, Marshall, Abe, Max, Penelope, and Aiden, I believe, all went to Glen Rose for the first time, their first Texas FC camp. Truth and Bridget were there. They've been involved with the FC program for many years. Joel Harden's here. I see you. He was there that week as well, visiting with us. Since we did have 4 first-time 9-year-old boys, I was lucky to tag along as well. They let me tag along as a counselor as well. And so I want to share just a quick couple tidbits, stories for encouragement purposes. Guys, I'm going to leave the names out to protect the guilty, obviously, but you know who you are. So you have to understand, Texas camp, one, it's super hot, right? Most of our activities are done, Penelope knows, outside in the Texas heat. The facilities were decent. There was AC, which is nice. The food was absolutely horrible, like horrific. It's provided by the facilities and whatnot. Legitimately, I was concerned. Two of our camping crew, I thought they may pass out because they just weren't eating food. Got like calories at the mealtime. Seriously. However, the first night we were there, we had canteen, and one of our young campers walks past me carrying 3 sodas and a pack of sugary candy with them. One camper, when he couldn't find his, one of our Bellaire crews, who I'm speaking about, obviously, one of them came up to me and said he couldn't find his towels and said his mother didn't give him any towels for camp. Although there's picture evidence that suggests that, yes, she did send towels. Truth stepped up and gave a towel for the week for the young man. I lost track how many times I collected our crew's water bottles from the lost and found. Numerous times. One of our campers permanently lost his water bottle 10 minutes before his dad picked him up on the last day as well. One of our campers lost his retainer on Wednesday. I didn't find out about it until Friday, after it was long gone for sure. One of our campers, her glasses broke. I didn't get the story of how that happened in its entirety and whatnot. And would you believe, one of our 9-year-old boys apparently found love at camp and now has a 12-year-old girlfriend. Although there is some confusion around whether Miss Chloe knows she's in this relationship, if you will. My point is, the days were long and hot, and the nights were short. It was full of laughter, it was full of Bible studies, full of singings, full of sports, full of activities. And I went around to all of our six or seven, how many campers we had from Bellaire towards the end, and asked them what they thought of camp. In summary, they loved it. They absolutely loved it. Marshall in particular, I told him the last day his dad was on his way to come pick him up, and he was devastated. He didn't want to leave. I asked Phoenix what he thought, and he said specifically, when can we go back? I said, well, it's not happening. He's like, well, like next week? Like that soon? I was like, no, but it's a year thing and whatnot. So my point is, let's take encouragement. Let's be encouraged that in the midst of a broken, fallen world full of calamities, full of heartache, full of disease, suffering that affects all of us, there's still good things happening out there. Men and women of God are trying to be salt and light to a world that needs to hear more about Jesus. And so let's let that lift us up, lift our spirits up, so that we can be that salt and light for those we come in contact with this week. So there you have it. If we can help you, we have a lot of visitors here, but if we can help anybody in their walk with God, whether if we can put our arm around you, pray for you, encourage you, uplift you, if there's something specifically we can do for you tonight to be encouraged, please let us know and we'll do everything we can. Let's stand and sing together.